presentation because it very well may not. Girls, if you look at the flowers behind me on the set, that ring and those earrings are called my birthday bouquet. They are my favorite colors of gemstones, and I designed that ring and earrings for myself. It is my birthday next week, so anybody else who's celebrating a birthday and loves gorgeous flowers, get home that ring and earrings, because it is my gift to myself, and I can assure you I'm pretty good to myself. Oh. So if I made it for me, I'm sure you're gonna love it for you too.
What's the date of your birthday?
My birthday's April 19th.
Yay, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, so here we go. The largest ametrine ring that Carol has ever done in the history of Rarities. It's brand new, and if you want to talk about really showcasing exactly what Rarities is all about, the lowest appraised price on this is $679. We're doing it for $349.90, under $70 on your charge card to bring it home. We have size 6 through size 9 available at this point, but the ametrine alone is 7.5 carats. Then you have 3.66 carats of white zircon. If this doesn't look like a ring that should be in the Crown Jewels collection, I don't know what does. And when you talk about ametrine, it is the rarity of when the host rock, now you've got to think amethyst and citrine are both quartz, but they usually grow independent of one another. Very, very rarely do they grow together and produce this stone that occurs naturally, which is ametrine. And you know what? The neat thing is every single one, and wow, these are going way fewer than 100. The great thing about this is each one is truly a one of a kind, because this is a natural occurring stone. Very, very rarely. You can't say, oh, I want one that is 20% amethyst and 80% citrine. No, it grows how it grows. And so the one that you get is gonna be different from the one I get. They're all one of a kind rings, Carol.
Okay, so here I'm gonna explain something to you so interesting that I really needed the miner to explain it to me. So first of all, ametrine is a single source gemstone. It was originally only found in Bolivia, and then as the borders changed and they pulled the gemstones out, you can now get this also in Brazil, but it's mined only in one place. I call this ring my synergy ring, because what is synergy? Synergy is when the sum of the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, when the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. Here's what's so interesting about ametrine. Amethyst is plentiful, it grows plentiful. Citrine is plentiful, but citrine is heated in order to get that gorgeous, natural, beautiful golden color. When you have ametrine, which is citrine and amethyst, you have to get natural colored golden citrine. That is so incredibly rare because most citrine is heated. The reason why ametrine then becomes such a rarity, and I'm not talking a monetary rarity, I'm talking about a global rarity. The reason why you can hardly get ametrine is because citrine very rarely grows in its own natural, beautiful yellow color. If you're looking at this ring, you're thinking to yourself, I want to own a specimen. I want to own something rare. I want to own something that only connoisseurs own. Well, then this is your ring. And if you want to know a little bit about this 1950s amazing, look at the setting. How gorgeous is this?
Gorgeous.
Well, if my mom is watching, she knows, and she's probably smiling to herself, that this is my mom's emerald ring. It's the setting from her emerald ring, and I actually borrowed it from her when I was home last year. Never told her. I did put it back, don't worry. And I had my jewelers.
She's going now to look.
She's so pissed at me right now. Right now, I had my jewelers recreate the exact wax and mold. This was my grandma's ring in emerald. My grandma gave it to my mom. My mom, I literally didn't get it from her, I borrowed it. And so this is a timeless classic heirloom setting with a one-of-a-kind gemstone that you will very rarely be able to find. You may find ametrine, but you will not find gem quality ametrine like we're sharing with you today.
Okay, we have a handful of these. We're gonna show you something that's coming up though.